Hey everyone, it's Grace Sweeney again, and I am here with another video. Notice by the title, obviously it's a little early, 2.5 months, but who cares. But before we get into this, talk about Warped Tour, notice my hair, yeah, I got it cut. Probably look a little funky, but I swear it's not orange, it's supposed to be auburn. But anyway, so this is for people who are first timers, maybe parents, who have questions. I'll be covering everything, but if you still have questions, if I didn't cover something that you need to know, please comment down below. It's always appreciated. But first things first, you gotta have your tickets. Well, that's a no-duh, isn't it? But anyway, once you arrive, there will be lots of lines, like at least 3 that I know of. And one will be in line for people who have tickets. Another one will be for people who don't have tickets, and finally the third one will be the skip the line line. That's a mouthful. How do you get into that line? You can purchase the bracelet, which I'm pretty sure is the same thing as donating $5. But that's how much it is where I'm at. I don't know if it's different wherever you're from. If you even have Warped Tour, if you're from the UK or outside of the US, something like that. Or you can bring 3 canned goods that cannot be dented or expired, or a used cell phone. So that's how you can get into the skip the line, and that will get you in. Normally they go in first, so that's really helpful. So you can be the first one's group of people to get a schedule. Those normally cost like $2. But again, that's where I'm at. I don't know if it's the same everywhere, if they sell schedules and who's playing when. Alright, so people ask, what do I wear and what do I bring? You can wear what you're comfortable with, but what's recommended is shorts, tank top, and short sleeve shirts. It will be hot. It will be. And tennis shoes. And please, don't wear heels, boots, cowboy boots, whatever kind of boot you have, or flip-flops or sandals. Trust me on this, your foot will get broken, you will lose a shoe. Almost happened to me. Your feet will hurt. Your feet will hurt a lot if you decide to wear flip-flops, sandals, boots, anything with a heel. It's not fun. Make sure you have comfortable tennis shoes like Converse, Skechers, whatever works for you. And if you have long hair, I would suggest putting it up or using a bandana. I think they have bandanas at work too. I think they sell them too. But if you have short hair, like me, I think you should be fine. But if it's still bothering you, if your hair is long enough to be put up, do that. But you can also use it, again, like a bandana or a headband, whatever, you want to use. And I wouldn't suggest wearing long earrings and necklaces, but that's up to you. I mean, you can if you want, but I just think of people, getting them caught on something or torn out if you're in the mosh pit and people are shoving real bad, or if you're just in the crowd and people are just shoving for no reason. I've had that happen. Pierce the Veil Sleeping with Sirens concert, there was no one on stage, and me and a friend of mine were so, sandwiched in there, we could not move, and it was not pleasant. So definitely we had to move to the back. But yeah, that's just my suggestion. I wouldn't suggest wearing long necklaces, maybe long earrings, whatever. And sunglasses, those are also great. Please don't look at this one. They'll probably help with squinting, because after squinting for a while you get a headache. At least I do. I know other people who do as well. So now, what do you bring? It should stay light, like a small bag. Like I have here, this is like my go-to concert bag. I love it. Something like this, maybe a small backpack. I wouldn't suggest a small purse, because, well, I mean, it can work, but unless you want to store stuff, that wouldn't work. So this is perfect. You should also bring a water bottle. It can be plastic, it can be metal. I don't know what kind of water bottle you have, whatever works for you. Sunscreen, absolutely. Because I got burned one year, 2nd-degree burns. That was not fun. That hurt a lot. And you should, what I always bring is a Sharpie. Because you never know when someone needs to sign, when you want to have someone sign something and they don't have a pen, or if you're just writing stuff on yourself, or, you know, whatever it is that you do at work tour, whatever you and your friends do, I don't know. Silver or black, I have a silver one, because people tend to want to wear black at work tour. I wouldn't suggest wearing black at work tour, but whatever you're comfortable with. Just tends to, this shows up on black clothing. So if you have a white or black shirt, definitely bring a silver Sharpie, but black works too, just make sure you're not wearing a black item. And I always bring like some kind of like spray, like Axe. This is what I have. But make sure you ask people around you if they're allergic to any kind of like perfumes or colognes, because I have a friend who is allergic to this stuff and she will get sick from it. So I would always suggest asking people around you, hey, do you mind if I spray this? Or you could just go into like an area off somewhere else where there isn't so many people, where they won't be bothered as much. But I would still recommend asking. Please always ask before you spray something. In a public place, at least. Please. And something I do, and something I see a lot of at my work tour, is free hug signs. But that's totally optional. You know, they're lots of fun. You get hugs from people. I got hugged a lot. I got picked up last year. That was a lot of fun. My friend got kissed by a girl and her boyfriend. So, well, that happened. But if you're not comfortable receiving hugs from strange people, then don't. But if you want to, go for it. And another thing that's also always important to go over is work tour safety. You should always be careful. Any concert, any festival you go to, if someone's being, you know, trampled or grabbed in an inappropriate way in the pit or in the crowd, whatever it is that's going on, get them out. Make sure they're okay. You know, stay hydrated, because a lot of people will get so overheated in a concert, especially outdoors, because you're in the sun and you're walking on concrete or, you know, grass or whatever kind of venue you guys have. I have a concrete, well, it's a concrete floor because it's in a parking lot. So, you know, you can get so hot so easily. You know, and you should take them to a medic tent. There should be one in various areas in your warp tour, just to make sure, you know, they're okay. They don't need to go to the hospital. They don't have something, a head injury, a cut, or if they're, you know, have, like I said, heat exhaustion. You know, that's a typical thing to happen at any kind of show, whether it be indoors or outdoors. So always, you know, look for people who might be, you know, a little sick. You know, watch out for yourself and your friends. You know, just be that person. And like I said before, if you see a girl being grabbed or sexually assaulted in any kind of way by a guy or guys, get her away from that, please. You know, tell a security guard, or, you know, just keep her safe. And any guy or girl who is being touched inappropriately in a concert, that's not okay. It's just not. Just because she's wearing short shorts or a low-cut top does not give you or anyone else the right to touch her without permission. You know, that's just not cool. It's never, I think I mentioned this already, it's also not good to attend any concert or festival alone. You always want someone watching your back. Just like I explained a second ago, someone's, you know, paying too much attention to you and you're uncomfortable. It's always nice to have someone with you. so you can feel more protected and safer. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, well, one of the last things, is buying merchandise. It's always good to bring extra money to buy, food or water, a schedule, or, like I said earlier, a wristband for the Skip the Line. And one thing I always, want to make sure people do is listen to, bands who are walking around with their CDs, trying to get people to listen to them and go to their booths, listen to their music, because they could have been rejected all day long. And they probably feel really terrible. And you don't have to buy them, but at least, show them some support. It's always nice to show a new up-and-coming band support. They work so hard to get to work tour, and they're playing there, it's their dream, even if you may not like them, just talk to them, hug them, talk to them about their music, it makes their day. It really does. Yeah, just, that's what I say. Go for it. Support new bands. That's always an awesome thing to do. And the last thing is to have fun. Meet your favorite bands, meet some new ones, make some memories, take some pictures, make some new friends. I hope I answered all your questions. If you have any concerns, please comment down below. And as always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for weekly videos. I'm Grace Sweetie, and have a fun time at Warped Tour. See you guys next time.